What? Okay. What? Okay.
Restriction is going annoying. Restriction. Okay. Okay. I'm back. Hey guys, good morning. I'm sorry I am late again. I was taking a nap it because I arrived a little bit late from my doctor appointment. I went to Oslo this morning, not this morning, but this afternoon. Then I don't know why I came back late. No, I arrived here around 6. I catch the 5:45 train. Then I was so tired for some reason, so I just take a nap. Then, and I just realized that I am late here. You like the new intro? Okay, so you guys knew already what it's gonna be about. It's about relationship and love. So I'm not expert with that. So Randy will gonna be joining with us. But before I'm going to let Randy here in this, before I'm before I will let hi Randy, I saw you already. So before I will let Randy on the panel, I'm just gonna say hi to the guys very quick. Hi Chris, thank you for being here. Hello. Okay, go Chargers. Philip, good killed Bakri Reynolin, Bordan Hardudai. Aw, Vildibra. Okay, hi Philip. It's good to see you here. I feel like we should bet if Lynn will show up on time. I think she will since she's Norwegian now. I'm still Filipina. So don't trust me. This their engagement party? Whose engagement party? Doesn't she usually have a 15 minutes grace period? Hi Jacob, good morning, and hi Eric. 2 minutes late, it's still on time. Sure. Give me- okay. Freaking cold today. It's 15 Fahrenheit. So now to where I live, it is it's 15 Fahrenheit. It is -2. It's a perfect temperature. I think we've been waiting weeks for this live streaming. Yes, finally, we can do it now. I've been waiting for this for years. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, finally, we're gonna do this topic. Hi, Dave. Good morning. Lynn, this is it. No, I was taking a nap. So I went to my doctor appointment earlier. Finally, after for many months of trying, I finally went there. It because it's hard to see already, guys. So all it's perfectly fine, but I feel like I get scum. She might be able. She had to move this up for me. I think she might be in the CR, crazy. Hi George. I'm gonna say hi very quick because Randy been waiting. Wow, I guess you had to make rock for your insane New Year's party makes. Okay. Okay, I guess I already say hi Malibukin. How are you doing? It's good to see you here. Hi Jesse, please be sure to hit the like button if not only for Lynn but also as thank you for Randy. Guys, by the way, Randy is doing YouTube as well. So I'm going to put the link in the description below. Hi, John. It's good to see you here. We will not be riding bus anymore, John. We're going to ride train every day. No, lately. Oh, you miss our story. We miss our rude driver that I encounter here to my new place. Too bad you're not there. I forgot to message you. So annoying. But wait, I'm going to put the link over on this channel before I'm going to put her in the channel. Hello, what's wrong with my laptop? Up! What? Hello. Need to be repaired. Jungle, Texas. Hey, what's the name of that channel again? Okay, it's here. Channel. Wait, it's here. Give me a moment, guys. Hala! Okay, it's here. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Thank you, Jesse, for putting. I was told it's yeah. Thank you so much. For putting that link over on this channel. So, okay, here is it. Okay. Hi, Ron.
Hey, everybody.
How are you doing?
Good. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you
Okay,
properly. Are you
good.
guys hear Randy properly?
Everybody can hear me?
Yeah, how's our internet? I don't think my internet is good. So, Tron, can you off the TV? Don't use the
Yep.
TV yet.
Philip says he can hear us fine. So we're
Off
good.
the TV because we're using
We're good.
Lee, no more bus. What did you do? Did they ban you from riding the bus in Norway? No, crazy. I
They
have a
just kicked
ticket.
they just kicked her off the bus. They didn't off you.
Okay. Wait. Loud and clear, both of you. Okay,
Yeah,
so I
we're
guess
good.
let's proceed to this topic. Okay, I'm going to. You guys can ask Randy as well, okay? But for now, I'm the one who gonna ask Randy. Not how I pictured Randy.
You don't look at
Okay.
he must not be subscribed to my channel.
Didn't she have the wrong Okay, let's forget about my ticket. Let's focus about love and relationships. So, guys, if you
Yeah.
have an idea or any opinion, you guys can join. But for now, I'm going to ask Randy, how's your heart?
I'm fine. I'm fine. As you know, and some of the other guys in here know, this really started I guess our breakup started back in March, and
You
then
don't mind sharing that one to everybody
no,
here?
I don't care.
Okay.
It's very possible that Melanie could be watching this because she stalks me, and she's been on your lives before, but I don't. Anyway, so
She's watching right now.
hmm?
Do you want to
she
say something to her?
she could no, she could be watching right now. I don't know that she is. I'm just saying she could be. She's done it
Maybe.
before. She watched before when I was on your live. If she actually came on the chat and said something. But so anyway, it's everything was great for about a year, and then it kind of started deteriorating last March, I guess. And we were broken up from middle March to the end of April. And then she kind of asked me to take her back, and she convinced me to do that, and I did. And then everything was okay for so that was May, June, July, August. Everything was okay until about August, and then everything just kind of started over again. The reasons why we broke up in the first place. So it's anybody
What do you
that's
think is
had
the problem? Do you know
well,
what's the problem? It is. Do you think it is the age difference or
part of
what?
it's that she's a lot younger than me, not a little bit, a lot, and
How old is she?
so she just turned 23. So when we started seeing each other, she was 21. So um, yeah, part of it's that. Part of it's anybody that's been involved maybe with Filipino or anybody else in another country, it's difficult anyway just to be in a long distance relationship. Even if you did like I did, I was there from the first trip I made until the last one I made in October. I was there 10 times, anywhere from 3 weeks to a month each time. So we spent a fair amount of time together. It wasn't like, I went one time and met her and then didn't come back for 6 months or a year or something. I was going back and forth almost every other month. So that's part of it too. That's difficult for anybody in any kind of relationship because you just don't, you're just not around each other that much. So even as much as I was around her, and then some of her friends I know later were like talking to her, trying to get her to get out of the relationship with me because of our age gap and the fact that we were so far apart. And so just all those things together. In It was so much different for me, um, that I from other relationships I've had because they've always been, where even if it was long distance, it was something where I could, if I wanted to go every weekend, I could drive there or something. It wasn't a different continent. She lives in South America, so that's, a
Do you
7 hour
think
plane ride.
um these questions might be harsh or what, but I'm curious. Do you think she's really in love with you or what?
I did, and she still even now. I stopped talking to her on like the day after Halloween, so I didn't talk to her like no text, no email, no talking, nothing for 2 months. And I was New Year's Eve. I was over at a friend of mine's house helping her put together her TV stand with a fake fireplace in it, and was telling her about the breakup. And my phone dinged, and I had a like a specific notification sound for her text, and she texted me after 2 months.
Okay, so there's a love in there. So there's a love
Yeah,
in that. Okay,
yeah. I
just
don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, she says she does, and I think maybe she thinks she does, but I'm not sure at her age she really understands what that is.
you
But
think or she. Okay, that's funny.
yeah, I mean, I don't
Well,
know. All I can
well,
say is I before I met her and then after all this mess, I definitely have an idea in my head how things should be in a relationship, and it just wasn't that way. So out, I chose to get out. I don't.
wait a minute, wait. Are
Sure.
you typing something?
No. Why?
What I heard like tut, 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 tut.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
okay.
my. It's probably my headset creaking. Every time I move my head, it goes.
Okay, okay. I'm
Yeah.
just wondering why there's like a typing sounds. Okay, go on, continue.
So that's pretty much why I got out. It Whether she does or doesn't love me, it was not what I wanted. It wasn't the way I think a relationship should be. So it was in the beginning. I mean, she would text me or we'd text each other 20, 30 times a day. We'd talk every day and do video calls for probably
So it's not
3 or 4 times a
video
week.
chatting are
Yeah,
not
no,
enough.
it was enough. It was enough. And that between that and me flying there almost literally every other month for 3 weeks to a month, that was enough. But what happened was, when we broke up the first time, was that everything kind of slowed down to a crawl. Like I got fewer and fewer emails from her, or not emails, texts from her. And she would set up, she'd text me and say, let's do a video call tonight at 7 p.m. or something. And I'd say, okay. 7 p.m. would come and I couldn't find her. She wasn't there. And then she would make up some excuse 2 or 3 hours later why she wasn't able to do it. And I can understand that occasionally things happen. You can't make your commitments, but that was happening all the time. And to
Yeah.
me, that felt like either she was losing interest, or maybe there wasn't the interest in the first place, or maybe she was interested with someone else and didn't want me to know. Then there was a lot of secretive things too. So she actually had blocked me. I didn't know this at first. One of the Besides texting, she used to message me on Instagram a lot because she uses that all the time. And all of a sudden, I stopped getting any kind of communication from her on Instagram, which I thought was weird because she actually did that more than texting. And when I asked her about it on text, she goes, "Oh, I didn't want," or her ex boyfriend or something was watching her Instagram account and was seeing like pictures that we posted of each other together when I was there. So she said, "I just closed my Instagram account," which I found out later. She did that, but she opened another one and didn't add me to. So,
So what did
just
you learn in that relationship?
I'm sorry, what?
What did you learn from that
Um,
relationship?
don't and I knew this before, but when you're in love with somebody or you think you are, you excuse their actions a lot. That's a tendency to do that. Um,
That's what I did before.
yeah, and so what I learned from that, or what I
Not
relearned from that, is don't pay attention to what people say. Pay attention to what they do.
yeah.
If they do those things that you expect, then you can be pretty confident that they're telling the truth and they're doing what you expect for them to do. But if they just say it and they do something opposite, then something's not right. So, and it's like I told her at the last conversation we had before I didn't talk to her for 2 months. I told her, "You're probably not going to understand this because of your age, but I'm 62 years old. I don't have time to play games and fool around and wait forever for you to decide that you're committed to our relationship. I don't
I'm
want to do that."
32. I don't want to play around too.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
there's
too
comes a
old to
point.
play.
Yeah, it's too much. It's just a bunch of bullshit that you don't need, right? I haven't been watching the comments. Have you? So, did
Yeah,
anybody ask a question?
yeah, they are. So that's I already asked you a question. So it's time
Okay.
for the guys to ask you questions. Let's.
There's Phillips got one. My biggest question: are you truly done? If she
Oh
contacted
yeah,
you again, actually, she did contact me on New Year's Eve. Like I said, and I was shocked because I figured if I hadn't heard from her for 2 months, I wouldn't. And the I can tell you exactly how the text went. Her text said hi. That was it. I said hi back. She said, "How are you?" I said, "I'm good." She said, "I'm good too," and that was it.
that was
I
it.
didn't. Yep, I didn't text her again. I'm sure she expected me to start talking to her about it, or are we going to try again or something, and I didn't do that. So that probably made her really angry. So she was also very jealous of a lot of things too that I thought were ridiculous. Like
She
she
was very
kind of,
jealous.
yeah, she was kind of jealous of my friend. Some of you that are um, subscribed to my channel and watch my videos in Colombia will often see me with Anna, my friend that lives in Colombia, and she's very pretty, but we're not together. It's not a girlfriend. I've been friends with her for 9 years, and I introduced her right off the bat to Melanie so that they would know each other and she would see that we're not in any kind of romantic thing. And she said she wasn't jealous of her, but every time I would tell her if I was there and she had something to do with her family or something, or had to go to school, I'd say, "Okay, well, I'm going to go have lunch or dinner with Anna." She would, I could tell she was mad. And she'd say,
Who
"No, it's
you're
okay."
having dinner to other girls while you are with your
Yeah, but
girlfriend?
she's my friend. She wasn't a girlfriend. I mean, well, like I said, and
Why
that's
you
why I
didn't bring her
introduced them.
then?
I'm sorry.
Why you didn't bring her?
Oh, I did. The three of us went to dinner many times. There's actually videos of that on my YouTube and
Oh,
pictures that I
okay.
posted too.
So that's
It,
okay.
this is just like when occasionally when I would be there, she'd have something she had to do, like for school, and she'd leave to go to school, which would leave me sitting around an Airbnb with nothing to do. So I would go have dinner with Anna, or a couple of times Anna's mom would be in the city from out of town, and I would take her and her mom to dinner. So, and one time Anna's mom made me dinner for taking them out to dinner. So, and she was always invited to all those things, but in the particular instances, she couldn't go because she had something else to do. So, but she was
Okay.
very, even though she said she wasn't, she was very jealous of Anna. And
Okay.
honestly, if I hadn't met, I when I first went there to meet Melanie, Anna, the last I had talked to her, she had moved out of that city and was living somewhere else in Colombia and had a boyfriend. So I didn't plan on meeting with her at all when I went on that first trip. But when I actually texted her to tell her I was coming to Bogota, and I hadn't talked to her for like 6 months or something. She had broken up with her boyfriend and taken a job with a law firm in Bogota, so she was living in Bogota. So,
So
but I would
she's
have gone with some.
a jealous woman.
Yeah,
Well,
she
I
acts
am
like
too.
she isn't, but she is.
I am too. So
Oh yeah, yeah,
much as I want to, to give a reason of her jealousy, I don't think there's
yeah.
a
I
feeling.
mean, she could have, if she'd have said something about it other than "No, I'm not jealous. That's fine." Then I would have just told Anna, when we were together, I would have told Anna, "Well, I can't go to dinner with you without her because it's not right or something." But she didn't say that. So there's people asking me questions on here. Um, yeah, JC, Anna's a criminal lawyer in Bogota, Colombia. She's been a lawyer now. She got out of law school like 5 or 6 years ago. So, and she has
Okay.
her own firm now. She was working for a law firm in Bogota, but she has her own law firm now. Based on Flynn's
Okay.
question, introducing him to whoop.
Okay.
Here, I'm trying
There
to
are
read.
bad apples in every country, which is really true.
Yeah,
Okay, this is for Malibukin.
Malibu
Okay,
Ken,
this is good
Bogota.
advice from Jesse. I have a saying that if love is feeling like extremely stressful, stressful job, it's the best to move on. You right.
You're absolutely right. It should not be as hard as it became. Now, having said that, like I said, in the first almost year that we were together, it didn't feel that way. It was fairly easy and things were flowing good. So something changed in that after that first year. And although we talked many times about that, she would deny that anything changed, for her. But I think it did. I think she's one of those people that doesn't like any kind of conflict. She'll run away if there's an argument to be had. I think she was just scared to have that discussion. So, but
Okay, from Malibukin, you are lucky now. You are free to find a nice young Filipina.
that's true.
You should go to Philippines and enjoy the
Well,
Filipina. Maybe
it's funny that you
Filipina is
should say
meant
that.
for you.
The whole reason I ended up in Colombia is because my Philippines trip got canceled, if you remember, from July of 2022. They canceled my flights, and
Yeah,
it was going to be like another 4 months or something before I could rebook it. And I was,
you're
it
supposed. We're supposed to meet last 2 years.
Sep-
Last
yeah, it was
September, right? But you
20,
cancel it because you met
well,
the
at,
Colombian girl.
at first, the first flight that I booked was for July of 2022, and they
Mm.
canceled that flight because Hong Kong wouldn't let. That was where I was changing planes, and
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hong
Mm.
Kong wouldn't let transit passengers go through. So when they canceled that, I rebooked it for September, the end of September. That was when I was going to meet you, and I had every intention of doing that. But I went in July instead to Colombia because I like to travel, so I wanted to go somewhere, and I already had that like my dog taken care of for that 2 weeks, and So I picked
Well, yeah,
Colombia.
it seems like you
Yeah.
have even your relationship doesn't end up very well. At least for sure, you have a good
Oh yeah.
experience together with her.
Yeah.
You learn, that's all that matters. You feel in love, you get hurt, you
Yeah.
learn, and now you move on.
That's
And you should
correct.
go to Philippines and find there's a lot of places there.
Yeah, the only problem with the Philippines is, apart from being so far away, is that that would be another, at least in the beginning, another long distance relationship. So I'd have to know whoever I met, whatever country it was in, was was mature enough and ready enough to do the work that it takes to not be able to be together all the time. You know, there's a big difference in a relationship where you can drive down the street or across town any day of the week and see your girlfriend, as opposed to only being able to be there, you know, every other month or every 3 months or whatever, until and unless you move closer together. That makes sense.
Mm, I don't know. My brain right now it's freezing. It's
Okay.
minus. Okay, now I'm scared to say something.
That's
Okay,
okay. We'll take another question.
question. Okay, actions speak louder than words. Very
Yes.
true. It's true.
Yeah.
Hi, Mix. Good morning. It's good to see you here.
Hi,
From
Max.
George. Instagram is more like
Scammer
scammergram.
Graham. Yeah, that's true.
From Jimbo. Sorry to hear that about the breakup, but it's time, Randy, for you to block her. Okay, well,
Yeah,
in
apparently
my
it doesn't
experience,
work
there's
because
only
I did
dangers.
block her and she still texted me.
American girls can be very volatile and dangerous.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
true too.
there's like, well, it's not just for sure. It's not just about American. For sure, there's in Filipina,
Yeah,
anywhere. So
yeah.
you guys should be very careful. And well, if the relationship doesn't work, maybe it because that relationship doesn't really meant, for you
Yeah,
guys to be together.
right.
But for sure, we shouldn't feel bad that if the relationship doesn't went well, it because for sure we learned something. That's all
The
that
one thing
matters.
the one thing I'll say about her, and that was one of the reasons why I think I gave her so much forgiveness over all these incidents that happened. She never asked me for money in a year and a half. I never sent her money. Now, I would
Mm,
buy her stuff when I was there, and of course, I would pay. We went on some trips, and I paid for that. When she got her apartment, she didn't have a bed or a refrigerator, and I bought those for her. But in Colombia, those are like super cheap. I mean, I think I spent $700 for both those things. So, but as
mm.
far as everybody assumes that I was sending her like monthly, sending her money, and that just wasn't true. I wasn't sending her money. She had her own job, so she made her own money. Not a lot, but enough.
Well, at least, you didn't get scammed. You
That's
enjoy
true.
together with her. And yeah, I mean, all are winning.
Yeah.
You get hurt. You enjoy when you are together.
Yeah,
And
that's true. Yeah, I mean,
let's move to another questions before I'm gonna say something that it's not
I'm kind of
good.
not, at least this time or in October when I broke all this off, I wasn't upset about it because of what you just said. I mean, I didn't get scammed. I didn't spend. I mean, yeah, I spent a lot of money going back and forth, but I would have done that anyway. I was traveling different places. Um, and I did have a lot of fun for most of that time, with
Yeah,
her and just traveling to that place. I like Colombia a lot. It's a beautiful country, and there's lots to see and do there. And the people, by and large, are really nice too. So I can't. I didn't feel bad about it. I also felt like I gave it every chance I could too. So I don't feel like, oh, if I'd have done this, maybe it would have been different, or I I feel like I did everything I could do. So it's just how it is.
I guess next time it's like you guys should, if for example, if you guys were gonna go to Philippines,
Mhm.
don't think that you go to Philippines. It's to find a woman. I mean,
Right.
go to Philippines, enjoy the country, enjoy the people there, then maybe eventually you can find the right one,
Yeah,
you know?
that's very true. I think if you're in a particular country and you're there for the right reasons, like maybe you're looking for a place to retire that's nicer and
Hmm.
cheaper where you live now, or you know people that live there already and you're just going to visit your friends. And that's a nice vacation. You get to visit your friends and see if it might be a place that you want to live. If while you're doing that, you meet somebody in person there and everything
Yeah.
clicks, that's a much better thing than, like trying to meet somebody online
Yeah.
or that kind of thing. I also would caution everybody, that at least in my experience, that that experience for me with Melanie once we met, went really fast. Like it got really serious, really, really fast. So
Mhm.
that might be a something that you should watch for too. There should be a little more time, I think, going from meeting somebody to being official boyfriend girlfriend in like a week's time. That's yeah,
I mean, I kind of disagree with that. It because it's actually really depends. Some relationship work in long distance. So, but of course, not all are lucky to to have a long distance relationship will work, and
mhm,
not all people that they've been together for a long time, but they still
yeah,
don't end together. And there's some
right.
people that just met right now and
Yeah,
they feel in
I
love
mean,
and they get
I
married, right?
agree that that can
So
actually that can absolutely happen. Also, you can have a successful long distance relationship if both people are working at it. In other words, if both people understand that it's going to be difficult, it's not like having a regular in person relationship. That was my problem with her. I think it got too hard for her. It was too much work for her, right? And a lot of that has to do, I'm sure, with how old she is. I mean, she's not very old. She doesn't have a lot of experience with that type of thing. And so if you're thinking about doing that long distance, even if you're going to see each other quite a bit, uh, you have to make sure the person that you're going to get involved with is mature enough to understand what it's going to take to make that work, right? It's not easy. The relationship is never easy, but relationships, even if you see each other periodically that are a long way away, are very difficult. You have to make yourself available. You have to keep your promises. If you schedule something, you can't, you have to prioritize your relationship. You can't let your friends
yeah,
take precedence over your relationship.
not just about friends, but one thing that I learned in a relationship, it's when the routine damage, when the routine, like if you guys have a routine
Mhm,
and the routine will not be followed, each of you, either you or the girl, it's the one who gonna like, like for me,
right.
I always had a problem with the routine.
Yeah.
Based on my previous crazy relationship, it I always like end up to the person, to the guy, when the routine are actually doesn't follow, because I'm my imagination or my, yeah, it's getting wild. Why he doesn't message me at this hour?
Right.
Why
Yeah.
he doesn't like this? What he's been doing,
Yes.
it's getting wild and my imaginations become crazy, and that's the cost of the trouble you
Yeah.
know so relationship, it's not just about, it will not just work because you guys love each other,
That's right.
because there's like a chemistry with it. There's, like, relationship is a job.
Yes.
uh Two people should work together to be able to, to make it
Right.
work,
Right.
understand each other. I guess that's, it doesn't matter if you guys are a long distance. It doesn't matter if the gap it's like 50 age gap,
Yeah.
age gap. So, and this is a really like a good advice. I mean, this thing, one thing I learned about relationship is that the red flags should not be ignored.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. This
That's and I'm not a person that's easily fooled, or taken advantage of. But I have to tell you that I ignored a lot of red flags. It's harder to do that when you're in the relationship,
yeah.
to see those than it is when you're outside of one. So
Same as me,
yeah,
like I am very observant person, you
hmm,
know. I can actually notice when the people are taking advantage of me, or but because I love them, because I
yes,
care about them, I usually just ignored with them.
right,
But now that I am, hopefully that now that I am older, hopefully that I shouldn't take any bullshit from others,
right,
but well, even to my family, even my family knows that when like sometimes my sister, it's not just about love, even to my family, my sister Rita always kept, hey, you've been taking advantage with a person or blah blah blah, family, blah blah blah. But I just, nah, it's okay. They think that I didn't notice, but I notice.
yeah,
I am like vlogger, I am like a dog, I can
yeah.
smell the bullshit or
Yeah.
the
You have a
person
good, you
far
have a good,
away. But I just take it for granted it because I cared, but it doesn't mean that I'm not aware with it.
right,
I've been in love before to my
yeah,
past.
yeah.
I knew that they've been abusing with me, but because I love them, I just ignored with them.
You let it
So
go.
hopefully,
Yeah, same with me. Yeah.
yeah. So hopefully that we learn.
Well,
Guys, we
that
should learn. Red flags shouldn't be ignored.
that
If
brings up
it's red
uh, that
flag,
brings up a whole nother point. You're absolutely right. You shouldn't ignore red flags, but you should have a good enough relationship where if you see something that doesn't seem right to you, you should be able to sit down with that person or video call if you're not in the same country and discuss that. That was one of the things that was lacking with her. If she thought that I was angry or upset about anything at all, she just wouldn't talk to me like Tampo. But and then
well,
when
I
she
am.
and then when she did talk to me, she would avoid talking about whatever it was that made me angry or upset in the first place. So
Yeah, I really need to work out like that too, because I'm guilty. I'm
yeah.
really like that as well. So
I mean,
anyway,
I don't have. I think everybody, no matter what kind of relationship you're in, or even how long, you're going to have disagreements and even fights. Yelling and whatever. And I'm fine with that. That's actually better than just ignoring everything and letting it. Which is
yeah.
what was
Well,
happening. She was ignoring.
I guess that's a woman nature.
Yeah,
Like I do. I like what I said. I feel guilty because I do the same like that as well.
yeah.
And yeah, I guess I should be working with that. I don't know when, but I'm trying. But I don't think. But
But
don't care.
again, that's also a function of age too. So at her age, she hasn't had a family to take care of. She hasn't had any real responsibilities yet. So I think once you get a little bit older and you've raised kids, you've been in more than one relationship, you understand all that a lot better than you do when you're 21 or 22 years old.
No, I don't
You know.
think it's about the age because even right now, even
Mhm.
I am 32 right now, and well, I don't think I have enough relationship to learn. I learn for sure, but still, I still do the same,
I know,
I
but you
that's what,
understand responsibility. I mean, you have children that you take care of very well,
yeah,
and
but taking the kids is actually way different.
it
Having
is,
internal kid.
it is. But
There's a
I'm just
reason
talking about.
why I'm
I'm just talking
single, guys.
about
Okay.
when I'm just talking about when you recognize you have a responsibility to someone, regardless of whether that's a love relationship or children or family or something. Then you kind of know, okay, well, I'm responsible for doing things this way with this person or group of people. When you don't have that, when you never had that, when you don't have to be accountable to how you treat someone, then maybe you don't know that that's not a good thing. when you just don't talk to somebody, when you just go, oh, okay, well, if you're mad at me, I'm not going to talk to you for 3 months or something. She didn't talk to her mother for 9 months when her mother kicked her out of the house when she was
I know, I
at
cannot do
19.
that.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy, and of course I assumed from what she told me that was her mother that wouldn't talk to her, but I think it was the other way around. I think
No,
it
I
was
don't
her
think
that wouldn't talk to her
I
mother.
don't think I
Yeah,
can ignore my parents for a long
yeah,
time.
yeah. Well,
Even to
let's
my sisters.
let's
I
get
don't
some more
know.
questions if anybody has them, because I only have about 20 more minutes and I gotta bug out.
Okay. Okay. Lynn, did you start with LDR with the father of your children? Yes. I don't mind LDR, but it should be have a good communication. Okay, what's any questions? Okay, what?
Yeah, Bogota's a great place. It is cool, even it's actually the
Okay.
same temperature all year round, and there are lots of nice people there, beautiful women too. But you just got to be careful.
Oh, I need to be careful. Iris, can you
Well,
give me other
because
areas?
just like every other country, the Philippines gets a bad rap for the younger girls scamming the older guys. Well, that happens in Colombia too.
Okay. Okay, it's here is the questions for you. Would you get into such a large age gap relationship again?
I don't know. I wouldn't seek out that large of a gap, but I can't say I wouldn't. If I met somebody and they happen to be that much younger than me, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't get into a relationship with them. It's more likely that I wouldn't. Yeah. But then when I met her, I really wasn't looking to get into a relationship anyway. I just took that trip to take that trip. I have two friends of mine that retired there that live there now, and then of course Anna, who I've known for 9 years. So I thought, hey, I can meet this girl that I've been talking to, and I can visit my friends, and I get to take a trip when you really couldn't go anywhere else at the time, uh, before I would rebook my trip to the Philippines, which I did. But at that point, it gotten to the point where um, we were making plans about me coming back as I did, almost bi-monthly to Colombia. So that's when I canceled the second booking of the Philippines trip. So to go to Colombia.
Okay, here's another questions. Were the rest of your family suspicious of your girlfriend and worried what her motives might be because they worry about you running?
Um, I only really have my daughter left in my family. Everybody that's older than me in the family has passed away. And I told my daughter about it immediately after I came back. And she said, okay, that's fine. She never voiced any concern over it all. Um, I do have like my best friend that I grew up with, that he still lives in Houston, but we talk all the time. Uh, when I told him about her, and the only thing that he said in that in that kind of sense was, "Oh, well, just be careful." So that was it. Nobody else said anything. Of course, after I broke up with her, all my friends were like, "Oh yeah, we knew that wasn't going to work out." I'm like, "Well, why didn't you tell me?"
Maybe it's because you didn't want to let you.
Right. So anyway, at the time, no, nobody was really worried about it.
Okay, this one is for you.
No, Philip, she did not have children, and I really don't think she wanted children, to be
Oh,
honest. Yeah.
really?
No,
There's a
I mean,
woman
she
that who
never.
doesn't like children? I
There's lots
mean,
of them actually, believe it or
really?
not. Most of the ones that don't want children though is because they already have children. They just don't want any more children.
I want
But
to
she
see him.
doesn't have any children, and she said, well, at least the only couple times we talked about it, she said she didn't really want to have children. So,
If
and
I'm
that's
gonna be
okay.
financially stable, I'm gonna have one more children, maybe. If I can. I don't want to have children if I don't have a
If you can't
work and I'm not
afford it,
financially.
yeah, yeah.
Come on, Lynn,
Spill
spill the
the
secret.
secret. What's the
Secret!
secret?
I don't hide secret. Okay, so this one is for you.
Okay.
So you're
No,
saying
no,
don't trust.
Chris, I'm not saying that. I'm saying maybe, everybody has to do what their heart tells them to do. Um, all I'm saying is if you decide to get in a relationship with somebody from another country and there's not any like plan close in time for them to move to you or you to move there, make sure the person that you're getting in that relationship with is mature enough and understands how much work it's going to be in a long distance relationship. It's not easy. I don't care what anybody says, but I'm not saying
Eh,
don't do it.
No, I'm not saying for me too, because
Yeah.
I tried LDR. For me, I don't have a problem with LDR, but I'm gonna have a problem if we didn't have good communication. Because,
Yes.
like I said, I've been faithful, loyal to my friends with benefits, even we are far away,
Mhm.
and I can date someone, I can meet with someone because we are not committed, but I
Right.
stick. So
Yeah.
I guess LDR will work as long as, of course, communication it's a must if it's LDR, but of course it's really like a hard work, especially if you guys are working in another country and the Filipina and the time difference, it's very, that's really like a work.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, because
Well, yes.
not only do you have to rely on calls and video calls, but when you have a time difference, you also have to think about, okay, it's
Yeah.
a different day, it's a different time of day. Like when you used to do your lives, it would all be evening here for us, and it would be like 8 o'clock in the morning for you. So
Before
you
I
have to,
need to wake up, like he was in Denver before, I need
yeah,
to wake up in the middle of the night, 12
yeah,
midnight,
yeah,
just for us to talk.
right,
And before he go to sleep, I'm the one who adjusts it because I don't have a time schedule. So,
yeah.
and that really work for, I mean, I think it's still gonna work if that's gonna happen as long as there's a love, but
Yeah, and
that's
you
all I know.
it's not an option
What
either.
did I
You have
do? What
yeah.
I did what I did that before.
But it really isn't. I mean, he should have made some adjustment to your time schedule too, but it absolutely is required. You really can't carry on an LDR relationship without regularly talking to that other person. It just
Yeah.
won't work. So yeah,
No, it's actually some people really make it work, and I'm
yeah,
not saying that it's not gonna work. Because for me, it's worked before. It's just like we are
mhm,
not meant to be. So yeah, but it's gonna be like not just only LDR. Like what I said, relationship. It's really like a work. So
yes.
single, it's more stress free. If you
Well,
want to be stressed, go to the relationship.
the big difference is, and I'm just talking to Chris on this, is if you choose to do an LDR, you have to realize it's not the same thing as if you have a girlfriend that lives in your same town. You may be able to, maybe you can't see your girlfriend every day, even if you live in the same city. But if you're in an LDR, being making adjustments so that you guys can talk like Lynn did, getting up in the middle of the night so she could talk to her boyfriend. You may have to do that yourself to talk to your girlfriend. If you don't do that, or one or the other person doesn't do that, it isn't going to work because one of the people, if you stop talking, the other person's going to think something's wrong, something's going on. It's
Yeah,
human nature. And if you can't trust each other, then you're not going to have a successful relationship, period. That's just how it is.
it's not really just like about trusting.
Yeah.
It's because there's some people that I trust with. I know that they will not, but if the routine will really like change,
Yeah.
it's really fuck up my mind. It's not
Yeah.
just about thinking that she's being with someone, but sometimes we as a girl, woman, sometimes you think, oh, the routine is changed. He might not
Mm.
interested in me
Right.
anymore.
Well, The guys
So
feel the same way if
it's
it
about,
changes on the other
it's
end.
not just about, not trusting that maybe he's cheating or whatever. It's about, like, a lot of things.
Right.
So
Absolutely. See if we got any
okay,
more questions because I'm not keeping up with the chat.
okay,
Sorry,
I guess
guys.
let's
Yes, that's
okay,
true.
okay. How do you feel about, okay, this one, I guess it's for you.
Be honest. Okay. If my friends had said something early on, would I have taken their advice? I don't know if I'd have taken it, but I damn sure would have listened to it. It would have made me think more, about if they'd brought something up like, oh, something she did or didn't do is a red flag. If somebody had pointed that out to me, I might have paid more attention to it. Um, I don't take everybody's advice on everything all the time because some people don't know what they're talking about. But if you're asking if I would have listened to somebody, if one of my friends, if they'd have said something, yeah, I absolutely would have. There's one on the camera that I listened to, actually.
Okay, this one is for you.
Are you retired? Yes, I am retired. That actually was the plan with my ex, was for me eventually, and not too long from now, to move to Columbia, at least part time, not full time right away. Um, but it's a complicated answer to the question why I don't just pull up and move right now to another country. Um, there's I've got my daughter and her family here, two small grandsons that I would miss tremendously if I was gone all the time. So my initial plan was to spend like 6 months of the year in Colombia, which is pretty much what I did while I was together with her, and then 6 months at home. Um, if that had not broken up, we would have got to the point where I would have, or we would have applied for and hopefully gotten her a U.S. Residency visa similar to what Lynn has, so that we could spend half the year here and half the year in Colombia. Had that kept on going. So that's your answer.
Okay, so what's next, Randy? Philippines?
Norway. And look at Lynn blushing.
Norway is going to Norway. Okay.
No,
He doesn't want to go to Philippines. You want to come here in Norway.
I'm actually thinking about going to, because if I to go to Norway from where I live, you have to go to Germany, the Netherlands, or England and change planes. Anyway, and I haven't been. I've been to all three of those countries, but not for a long time. So I'm actually planning maybe this summer, on flying through one of those places and spending maybe a week there, and then flying over to Oslo and visit our friend here for however much
I'm
time
gonna be a
she will
good tour
allow.
guide, Randy. Okay? I'm gonna clear my schedule.
Okay, okay. But that's what I'm planning on now. If
That's that. Even it's -3 right now.
it's going to be minus 16 here in 2 days. So
Yeah, next week I guess it's gonna be like -20 here again.
yeah,
Okay.
my biggest challenge is that I'm still not. Oh, I'm still working, and I can't just move to be with a girl. Yeah, no, that's true. Um, when I say, and I think when Lynn says LDR two, we don't mean, because a lot of people say LDR, and that's like a completely online relationship where you never actually meet the other person. I would not recommend that at all because you don't know who the hell you're talking to, right? Um, but if you get to the point where you can take off for, like, if you meet somebody in the Philippines and you can take off and go there for a month or I don't know, even 2 or 3 weeks, if you can do that on vacation or whatever, um, then you could, meet with that person then. Um, but I think you have to physically meet somebody in person before you can determine if they're going to be an actual relationship with them. You can't just talk to them online and go, "Oh, now you're my boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever." You know, I don't know that that would ever work for me. For me, anyway, I couldn't do that. Does that
Okay.
answer your question, Philip?
It takes patience, true.
It does.
Patience is a must.
And again, that's kind of what I was talking about when I said you can have a long distance relationship with somebody, but you have to make sure they're mature enough to handle it. You have to have patience. You have to be aware of what you do and don't do affects your partner on the other end. So you got to be kind. You know, um, you got to you're probably going to have arguments, and that's fine too. But you got to be aware that what you say and do is going to affect that other person, not just do it and go, oh, well, whatever. That's not going to work.
Okay. With your breakup, was it her fault
I'm
or
not going
your
to blame her solely. I mean,
fault?
I'm guilty of overlooking things and not um, maybe not pressing her to discuss those things. If she didn't want to talk about something, I just let it go, and I shouldn't have done that. So I don't know that it's anybody's fault. It just happened that way. And like Lynn said, um, I didn't get scammed. I didn't lose a lot of money, other than the money I spent traveling to and from there. I had a hell of a good time most of the time when I was there, and so I'm not that upset about it. I mean, it didn't work out, and sometimes that just happens. Things don't work out.
Hello, Andre.
Hi, Andre.
Gordon Gorda? I call in once a month and twice during odd months. Whatever, Dana, you're cheating on me.
Yeah, but Dana, you have an online wife-husband relationship. That's different.
Yes, but he's still not visiting me here in Norway.
Ah,
Norway, great idea. Norway, it's a beautiful country, so you guys should come here and
I
visit.
like Europe. I've been there quite a bit, but like I said, it's been a long time since I've been
Lynn, I hope you pack the sexy pajamas. For what?
there.
Boy, need a sexy pajamas.
Lynn's not going anywhere. Why would she pack sexy
Yeah.
pajamas?
Why sexy pajamas if I can be naked? Right, Jesse? Just pay the medical fees so she can make her appointment.
Okay, I'm not sure what that's referring to. Do
I
you?
don't want to. Over the last couple of years, Colombia has gotten very dangerous for expat and tourists.
I disagree with that, and I've been there, like I said, almost 7 months out of the last year and a half, and I never had any incidents whatsoever. Never even felt unsafe. Um, I'll tell you this: the cities in Colombia are like every city anywhere around the world. There's places in each city that you just don't go to. They're dangerous, and it's not specific to Colombia. The same thing in Philippines. There's certain places in Manila, for example, or Angela City, or uh, maybe not Davao, because I hear that's super safe. But there's places in every city that you got to watch out for. In the like dangerous thing people think of when you say Colombia, they all remember the cocaine wars and all that kind of stuff. That is all in the, what would that be, southwestern part of the country now. So the vast majority of the country, including the cities, that just doesn't exist anymore. Philip, you go. We'd all be super jealous. At least you'd have the perfect woman.
We'll all be
Look,
super jealous,
wait,
but at least
now, don't, I don't want anybody. I'm going to visit. That's it. Okay.
yeah, this is the one I plan to say actually.
Yeah.
Guys, before this one will gonna be like gonna be out of hand, me and Randy are not planning to date or whatever.
We're just
Okay.
friends, and we were going to meet in person when I was going to go to the Philippines, and that didn't happen. So lives
Yes.
in Norway now,
Even
so I'll
he's
go to Norway.
planning to come to Philippines before. We didn't have plan to date.
No,
Nah, Randy
well,
is not just
except
the only person that who canceled the flight. Even team are planning to visit that month of September,
yep,
and it doesn't mean that when he come here in Norway, even team or whoever coming here of
yeah,
my subscribers are gonna be dating. So it's not just this one is not new. When I was
yeah,
in Philippines, there's some few subscribers meet me
mm,
and I'm still single. And I've been what? 9 months right now and I'm still been single here in
right,
Norway. So there's a reason why I am single,
yeah.
okay?
So
So
you
don't
guys
don't
don't
make
read,
your
yeah, don't
brain
read,
or
don't read any.
imagination get wild that if someone visit me here, I'm gonna be into a relationship. Hey, I have some subscribers here like Marcos visiting me. Okay, there's still nothing happened. So maybe you guys are right. I want a girl, not a guys. So don't be too wild, okay?
Yeah, don't read anything
Make
into that.
this
I mean, I'm
make
going to
this
visit.
visit brandy like no malice.
Yeah,
Don't put any malice with it, guys, because that's not gonna be good.
yeah,
Okay? God.
okay.
Huh. Maybe they are just
Yeah,
tired me being single, Randy. So I'm
yeah.
sorry for.
No, no, it's okay. It's fine.
Okay. So are we clear now, guys, right?
No, they're
Okay.
not going to accept that.
And if Randy will gonna be here, we're gonna be doing live together.
Right.
Okay. So
Yeah,
if
we'll do
I'm gonna have
something
a
like,
boyfriend, if I'm gonna be into a relationship, I'm the one who gonna tell you guys, and that person will gonna be behind camera. I will not introduce that person
right,
until I'm marrying that person. Okay, I want my love life at least to be private.
right.
Okay, because my life it's already been on public. You guys knew already, so at least my love life it's a little bit private, so that if it's not working, you guys wouldn't
Well,
know
no.
who's the person. If it's not working, okay.
No, but that was kind of what I'd like to do because she mentioned doing live together. I would like to, when I do go there, like go someplace, all of
Yeah,
us, some cool place, and do live from, you know, some tourist
why
place
not?
or something. Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
We just had a cold front and the pipes in the house. Oh my god, I'm
Ah,
sorry for that.
yeah, I
Hoy,
spent the last,
I have an extra heater here that I didn't use, Andre. If you want, I can give it to you. Do you need it? I
I,
have
s-
extra.
I spent the last 2 days, like winterizing my house because we get that cold front coming. This texting me.
This is what they're. Lynn, if you become a Norwegian citizen, are you eligible for the visa waiver program and you can visit Randy in the US? Not just Randy that I'm going to visit if I'm going to come to US. A lot of my subscribers that I'm going to visit if I will go to US. And I do not need to wait to be Norwegian citizen to be able to visit US. Maybe in few more years, maybe I can afford to go to US and I can apply a visa as a
Yeah.
tourist and I'm going to visit you guys. All of you. Okay? Okay.
There are
There are
places
places.
that, yeah, they're absolutely, yeah. Detroit and Chicago are two ones that spring to mind.
Oh, come on, Len and Randy. It's fun to tease you both saying you are going to start your Lynn's been single nine for because she's been looking for.
Oh, JC, we've been friends for a long time now, so just makes
Lynn
sense I
loves
would
you,
visit.
man. Right. I haven't had a guy for many months, many years. So I don't need a guy. If I, well, I would say if it's gonna come, it's gonna come. If
Yeah,
not, I'm good. I have two kids. I am fine, and I'm good. Okay.
what
What
advice do
advice do
you
you
have?
look for as subs about relationship and love? So what you can
Just
give,
kind of what we
Randy?
already talked about. Pay attention to what someone does, not exactly what they say, because it's easy to say things, and it's much more telling and much more important that that person's actions are proper and correct. You can trust actions, maybe not words. So that's what I would say.
Okay, relationship and love. I don't think I can. I don't think I can give an advice about relationship and love, Chris. I can't even fix my relationship and love life. So, well. Maybe next year I can give a good advice for that matter.
I know
um,
I'm reading ahead here, JC. I know you're teasing us. I see that.
yeah, I know that you guys just want to tease, but I just wanna make it like make it clear because I don't want to be this situation. We're gonna be out of hand, and I'm gonna receive an email, and I'm gonna need to answer it again. So anyway, about relationship. So okay, based on my to what I witnessed to the other people. Well, yeah, like what Philip said, like don't ignore in a relation, don't ignore red flags, and of course, relationship. It's not all about good. It's not all about good, you know, love and everything. It's a hard work. It's a job. So
It
if you
is.
want, you are willing to work for it, go and if you're ready to be hurt, so be in a relationship. If you are ready to be in love, be in a relationship. So hurt and love, it's always been together. Like what I said, it's
Yes.
not all good. It's not all good. You probably been hurt. So be ready. If you're ready, go for it. So I'm gonna ask my questions. Am I ready to be hurt? No. So I'm gonna stay single.
Well, you're absolutely
Okay.
right. Because think of
Uh,
it this way: if you didn't love somebody, there's no possibility that they could hurt you if you don't love them,
yeah.
because you wouldn't care,
Yeah, of
right?
course. So
So,
before being into a relationship, ask yourself, am I
yeah,
ready to be hurt?
yeah,
Am I ready to sacrifice? Am I ready to be crazy, be stressed, or whatever? So any
yeah. Not
negative. So
even in the best relationships, it's not always
yeah, it's
sunshine,
not. There's
roses,
no
and
such
unicorns. Yeah,
there is no such a perfect relationship. If you're into a
but
relationship, accept that.
it is
In my
important that you
case,
feel like both of you are willing to make effort in the relationship. If you have one person that doesn't seem to be making any effort, then you're just wasting your time.
look, the two people that who've been in a relationship, they just met when they are adult. Let's just say at this year, at this moment. Me and my siblings we've been together for many years. We grew up together, but we're still fighting.
Yes,
So how much more if the people just met
right.
in this time? So expect that there's arguments, there's some fight, there's some tantrums going on, and so on. So if you are ready with that, go into a relationship. If you are not ready, so be single. So I guess that's a good advice.
Well, listen, guys, I enjoyed this, but I'm 18 minutes past when I was supposed to leave. So I gotta go. I got someplace I have to be.
Okay, so
Okay,
thanks for your time,
I enjoyed
Ron.
it.
In Norway, it says stuck for a dog.
Okay,
Okay.
I
So
guess I'll
thank
have
you
to
so
learn
much, Randy,
Norwegian
for
then.
your time. And yeah, I wouldn't end the live yet, so we're still gonna continue doing live streaming, guys.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read your messages so that we can continue this.
Okay. Well, I'm going to
Take care.
drop off. Bye, everybody. Bye, Lynn.
Okay, bye bye. Thank you for your time.
We'll see you guys later.
Okay, I guess I will see
Okay.
you soon. Okay, bye bye. Okay. No, it's okay. Was the okay? There's some messages, guys, that I didn't read it earlier. So if there's a questions there for me that it's meant for me, just retype with it because I cannot come back again and check it. I we Randy is in hurry, so I just tried to find the comment that it's intended for him. I know you two are friends, but still fun to see you both. Yes, but yeah, I know that it was just teasing, guys, but I just want to make it clear that there's nothing gonna happen or whatever. It's not a date or whatever. Okay, so you guys knew already that I am very frank and then I am very straightforward in that matters because I don't want that people will gonna so no, I'm gonna tell you right now that it's not gonna be it's gonna be like a friendly visit. I can be a good, I don't know nothing here much, but I'm gonna try to be like a good tour guide. What about Milin? Can make a guest appearance on your of course. Do you want right now? I can send you the link, Dana. Who want to be in the panel? I'm not sleepy yet, so you guys can be joining with me if you guys want. Lynn, when Randy visit you, what is the first thing you want him to cook for you? Or Randy, what is the first thing you plan to cook for Lynn? Okay, Randy, it's already been out. Lynn, get the US visa because we will be married by then. Yeah. Okay. So Dana and I will get married soon. Lynn just needs a very patient guy and guy who likes fun and adventure. I will say that. Super clear now, Lynn. I know you and Randy are just friends. I was just teasing you too. But if I visited, then what happens? Maybe we're the one who meant to be Philip. Are either of you looking to get married? Not to each other, just in future relationship? Well, I guess I already been saying that I'm not against with I'm not against with marriage or whatever, but for some reason I cannot see myself marrying with someone. Maybe it because I even have a hard time finding a boyfriend. So how much more getting married? But of course, I'm not closing any door. If that's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If not, I am fine as well. Like what I said, I have a kid, so I don't care much about in that matter. So yeah, you can disagree with your partner, but you should always feel you are still on the same team. Yes. Thank you so much, Jesse. Thank you so much. Lynn, what are the red flags you look for in a relationship? Well, I don't want to say, okay, this is the things that I don't want to say here in my channel about red flags. What preference that I look for the guy and so on. I don't want to mention that one. Lynn got to drop. Thank you for the great live. Thank you so much, Jesse. I was thought you're coming here in Norway to Jesse with Randy. Jesse, I already suggested you that you and Randy can share an Airbnb so that you guys can save. Thank you so much, John. Thank you so much. Vayur do Morgan. Yayek Yayek po I Oslo. I'm not sure if that one is right. Yayek Yayek po I Oslo. Eter po Yay Tat. I guess tat is the past tense of Thor. Yeah, eter po yay tat. Yay yeah, eter po yay tat. How to say that one? Attend. What's attend? What's attend? Okay. Jeg gikk til i Oslo. Etterpå jeg dro til Oi. What's Doctor Oi Ligen Min? I don't know if I say that one right. So I went to the doctor. I went to Oslo. Then later on, I went to my eye doctor, and it was really crazy. I didn't expect that one because I was thought that it was like 795. I feel like I get scammed, but it's actually not. It's actually worth it. The doctor is really good, but I just didn't expect that that's really expensive. So anyway, finally I went to my eye doctor, and my retina, there is no disease with it, but I need to use glasses it because I cannot read far already. I cannot, it's hard for me to even read, even it's not that far. So yeah, very good Norwegian. I'm trying. Can I stay on balcony if I come to visit? Yeah, sure you can. Nice interview, Lynn and Randy. Thank you guys. Delta. Red flags are different for everyone. I should not have ignored it when my first ex-wife stabbed me with scissors. Why she stab you? So yeah, red you Philippines, right? Red flags shouldn't be ignored. I hope that I learned from my past. Like now it's, well, I don't care much actually. Yeah. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If not, I'm fine. My kids are not sleeping yet. They're playing. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cute. Aw. Aw. That's cute. Okay. Oh, shuck, 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 shuck. My god, my god, my god. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. Shuck. Hi. Okay. Hey, and by the way, there's something that I wanna mention. This one. What time is there, Lynn? It is 10:27. So by the way, guys, uh there's something that I wanna tell you. If someone is telling you guys that some of my family died and whatever, and we need some funeral money or whatever, don't believe it, okay? Please confirm it to me before you guys will gonna do something, okay? So guys, it's time for me to, I hate to say bye bye, but I need to talk to my family. I need to talk to Kiao Kiao. It because there's something that we need to talk. It's a family matter. So nice interview, Lynn. And hoy, it's been a long time. Where have you been? It's good to see you here again. Yes, Malibukin. So yeah. So if someone asked you guys or whatever, so please, to all the people that who plan to chat to my sisters or anybody of my siblings, please don't be guys, okay? Please confirm to me before you guys will gonna do anything, okay? Because there is some people that who message me that condolence or whatever. If there's something happen in Philippines, I'm the one who gonna tell you guys. not others. Okay. And my family are healthy, although Anoy been in the hospital, but Anoy it's getting better now, but no one died. Okay. So for now, I'm gonna say bye bye, guys, and I'll see you next weekend. And hoping that you guys enjoy our live stream. So yeah, I'll see you when we'll see you again. Saturday. So if you guys want to be on my panel, let me know ahead of time so you guys can be joining with me this coming Saturday. So yeah, bye bye, and we'll see you again, guys. Bye bye. Bye, Scott. So bye bye, everyone. It's okay. Next weekend I'm going to be doing live streaming, so it's gonna be easy for us to do live streaming here right now. And my house chores it's getting lesser and lesser and lesser, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to manage my time so that I can be able to edit and also edit, study, and do the stuff here in the house. So I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm gonna try it. I've been thinking this one, writing all the things that I need to do so that I have time to study, I have time to edit, and also be a mother and do this stuff here in the house. So yeah, for now I'm gonna say bye bye and we'll see you next time. Bye bye, guys.